May 2nd may confirm the need for massive stimulus. I want to share with you exactly what's going on this coming Friday and why we want to watch this day very, very closely, as the economic data we will be getting on that day is going to give us a much better glimpse into what is really going on, especially with all the madness and chaos we've seen so far this year in 2025. I think we can all recognize a lot of major things have been happening, and realistically, a lot of this has not even hit the fan yet. I mean, realistically, we've got a lot to go here over the coming days, weeks, and months here. Lawmakers are working on this massive reconciliation bill, and all the impacts of the tariffs that we've seen here over the last few weeks haven't even been felt in the markets quite yet. However, based on what institutions and large banks and the analysts are suggesting, we've got a day of reckoning coming here, and we might start to see some of those effects right here in this report that's coming out on Friday, again, May 2nd. So I think a lot of us here in the community, myself included, rooting for some type of stimulus. I totally get it, right? Which, by the way, I see comments, I see questions, I can see concerns. I see these questions coming in all the time. Again, down below in the chat box, on live streams, here in videos like this, down below in the comment section, I see a lot of questions coming in around stimulus. I totally get it, right? A lot of us out there right now really, really, really need some kind of financial assistance, whether it's a one-off, big stimulus check, whether it's a monthly stipend, whatever it is. We don't even care. Name it whatever you want. I don't really care what the name is. Just do something, right? But anyway, there's a bunch of different economic factors that we need to take into consideration, right? You've heard me talk about this all the time over the last several years here. Remember, it's all economically based, okay? However, when it comes down to the $5,000 Doge dividend, that's something different. That's not really what we're talking about here. In fact, that's not at all what we're talking about here. We're talking about economic stimulus in the event of a major recession or economic contraction. Anyway, let me point out Friday here, okay? So Friday, we're going to be getting a report that I like to look at very closely. It is a very lagging report. In other words, it's, very lagging data. That's the best way to put it, right? But anyway, nonetheless, it is a very important report. It is the non-farm payroll number, otherwise known as the jobs report. Now, this comes out the first Friday of every month. That just so happens to be this coming Friday, this 2nd, okay? Now, the reason that I put a big weight on this number here is because this gives us a big 10,000-foot view of the overall economy. What's going on with the economy? Is it strong? Is it weak? Are businesses growing? Are they hiring? Are they firing? Are they laying off? What's going on here? Now, the reason we want to take this into consideration, over the last several years here, the unemployment rate is directly tied into the distribution of stimulus. When they look at all the different economic factors, they look at, we've got inflation, who cares? We've got all these different numbers, right? We've got all these different